fully back, but I feel like I have so much to let out, but I'm trying not to say more than I should. I just been having a really, it hasn't been hard adapting to having two kids. So from the last video I posted, I think, I don't remember which one it was, but my baby was born. It hasn't been hard adapting to, let me turn off the TV. So it hasn't been hard adapting to having two kids, because my kids, thank the Lord, are have been really good. My baby sleeps really good. He just cries whenever he's hungry. I feel like he has his dad's personality. He's really calm, really mellow. Logan has more of my personality. He can be calm when we're out and about, but when we're home, like right now, my patience are running. I think that other than having the kids and learning to adapt and having to learn everything, thank God I didn't have to learn everything all over again. I'm glad I decided to have my other baby soon. As some of you guys know, he wasn't fully expected because I had reached that point where I no longer wanted to keep trying to have babies due to the miscarriages that had happened in the past. And but I'm glad, my baby's here. My baby's healthy. He's good. I just wanted to get on here. I've been watching a video of this girl I went to middle school with. I've been watching her videos here and there, and I can say a lot of the things she says it relates to me, and it kind of motivates me to get back on making videos. And more for my sake, more for my memories, to keep my stuff going. I had already started and I stopped because I was getting some shit from some people, that I was posting way too much, or people that are not even in my kid's life, that how unfair it was that half of the, I can post videos to the public and not have my kids around them, which at this point I really don't give a fuck. Stop. I'm having a really hard time with Logan right now because he's in that age where he will not listen. Like, you'll tell him no and he does not listen. So he's learning what the chancla is, because I for sure have to make sure that he's good, because I've been around some kids that, damn. So jumping back to the topic, everything's been really calmly, really good. I am extremely, I don't think I can possibly say how lucky I am to have the husband I have, because he helps me out so much. 3 months after I gave birth, I went back to work, which I feel for me was really, really good, because I, thank God, did not hit postpartum depression until my baby was about 5-6 months old. So I felt like me going back to work was going to get me out of my routine. With Logan, I was a stay-at-home mom for about 2 years, close to 2 years. And my postpartum lasted for about a year and a half probably. So with this, I guess, things are different now, but me going back to work helped me out a lot. And just surrounding myself with positive people, with people who have good intentions, good energy. I've been dealing with a lot of family issues, I guess. Well, not even family, because that's not my family, but issues with some other people that at this point I'm like, who are you? I guess I caught myself paying way too much attention to people who don't even bother, to be around my kids, or be around my husband. So about that, a lot of people have asked me questions about, a lot of my friends have asked me questions about my husband's family, and I got to the point to just say that they're nowhere to be found. So yeah, I don't want to say too much, because then ya se hacen chismes, se dicen cosas, que yo dije esto, que yo dije el otro. And at the end, nobody has the balls to say something to my face. So, another note, going back to my postpartum, I feel like my postpartum started hitting when a little bit after my father-in-law left. So my father-in-law lives with us. I made a really big decision. I know it's weird, to have people, to have family live with you, mother-in-laws, father-in-laws, whatever. But I love my father-in-law. He's like, I guess the best. He's the best grandpa my kids can have. He was dealing with issues of his own, and I was a worried person. I am a Gemini, so I worry, I overthink. He was dealing with some stuff, and he was on his own, and we didn't know who he was living with. And I made the decision. It was hard, but I made the decision for him to move in with us, which it was the best decision ever, because my kids get to have him. They get to enjoy him. Logan and him have the best bond in the whole wide world. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even express it. But I can't even express it. But so I don't want to give so much about his life, but he's been so amazing, so supporting since day one. A little backstory: my husband and I got married really, really fast, and I guess how can I put it? His family just weren't there, and they weren't around. But when we decided to tell his dad that we had gotten married, he took it so lightly. He never judged us. He never gave us his bag, and I guess he sees how he treats his son and how good and how happy his son is. So he stuck with me forever. He got no option. But okay, so back to the point. So my grandpa. So my father-in-law left, and a little bit after he left, I spent a lot of time by myself with the kids. And I don't even want to feel like I'm gonna. No, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. So he left on vacation, and I've been spending a lot of time alone. He's actually, most of the time when he wasn't working, he was always here. He would take Logan on a walk. He'll sit outside with Logan, and I will talk to him like about everything and anything. So him leaving, I guess, made me feel alone. And a little bit after Logan, I started noticing his behavior. He started knocking. He will go knock on his door, start asking for him. So it kind of like gave me that little like feeling like, fuck, like I don't want him to ever be gone. Like, I know it's gonna sound selfish, but my kid is gonna have the worst time when his grandpa is no longer here. So I guess that added up, and then other little things just added up, and bam, postpartum depression hit from one day to another. It was bad. I was crying my eyes out for like 2 weeks straight. I knew it was postpartum depression because I didn't know why I was crying. And most of the time I know why I'm crying. I know if something's wrong. I know if like something gets me mad or whatnot. But this time I did not know. So I didn't know why I was crying, and that created more conflict in my head, and I hit rock bottom. Issues on the side were happening, and I let them affect me when they should have never affected me in the first place. But at this point, it's not even worth talking about those issues because it's just not worth it. So postpartum depression hit about, I'm barely like snapping out of it, barely. And I wanted to make this video so I can look back and realize that motherhood is not all butterflies and flowers and the goodness and all that. So my husband has been helping me out so much when it comes to like me feeling down. My friend Mitty's like my bestest friend in the whole fucking wide world. She's been with me through it all. When I was when I was going pregnant with Logan, after I got married, when I was pregnant with Logan, she's always been here. Our kids have, like, you know, their little friendship, and I just love it, and I wish for them to have it forever, just how I hope, you know, that Mitzi and I have it like that for the rest of our lives. She's an amazing individual, amazing mom, amazing wife. Like, I can't even say it, but she's been with me through it all. My coworker, who has become into a really good friend as well, Myra, has been helping me out so much too. So, you know, you just gotta know who to surround yourself with. At this point, I made a change in my life. A lot of the times I would hold back after I give birth to Logan. I decided to, you know, be a good goodie and not talk out of my ass. But at this point, I've learned that some people just don't really give a fuck. And they don't care about your feelings, so why should I care about their feelings? So I decided to not give a shit about nobody's feelings and just express myself and say what I need to say. And yeah, I also started working out. I've been working out I'm starting off with like 30 minutes of workout every day. Not to lose weight, because at this point, like, my body, I give birth to 2 huge kids, and how my body is, I know that I'm never gonna have it back unless I go through like surgery and all that. But I don't even want to think about that right now. I'm mainly doing it not to lose weight, but for me to feel good, for me to my health, my mental health, and for me to be able to run behind my kids, because Logan is a handful. So and I still got another one to go. So yeah, so everything has been good. I am gonna be posting. I know after being in this lockdown and stuff, a lot of stuff have not been happening. Maybe that's why I lost the motivation, because we hardly go out or anything. But I'm gonna be posting our Christmas stuff, our Thanksgiving our Thanksgiving celebrations, our Christmas stuff, whatever happens. Any milestones my kids hit, just so I can go back and look at them. So yeah, so I honestly decided to make this video because I've been watching the girls' videos, and a lot of the things I'm like, fuck, you know, like, she's right, you know, like, I need to start doing stuff that I actually like, get out of my funk. I'm gonna leave her video, her YouTube channel down below, so you guys can check her out. She does a lot of like random videos. But yeah, so this is it. I've been dealing with postpartum for a couple of weeks, barely snapping out of it. So that's a little update. Girls, this is one little thing. Girls, if you guys are on postpartum, and if you guys have postpartum depression, and you know me, you know my number, you're more than welcome to give me a call, to give me a FaceTime, to text me, to whatever you want, you know. And if you don't know my number, feel free to message me. And if you don't know my number and you don't want to feel like talking to me, then reach out to somebody, because postpartum depression, it's huge. And it's sad that there is women out there who have kids and commit suicide and hurt their kids because of how bad we can't control postpartum depression. So reach out for help. The best thing to do will be to accept the fact that you have an issue. And it's not even an issue, but there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with your mind. There's something wrong with your thoughts. There's something wrong mentally, physically, emotionally. So just please reach out for help. Thank you, and we'll see you guys. I'll see you next time.